Hey everyone, so I'm finally able to do it. This is a match I didn't ever think I was gonna ever be able to do. Tak versus Tutenstien. Now this is a versus debate I really want to do, really want to do. And unfortunately there was no versus battle wiki pages for both characters. I have to go off of what I know from the Tak and the Power of the Juju video games, the show, the movie. And same goes for Tutenstien too. Alright, so both of them are kind of skilled in magic. Tut is being taught by Jabalba. I think in the game that he's the uncle. No, in the show he's his uncle. In the game, Jabalba finds Tak in a river by himself and raises him like a son. There's a lot of continuity changes from the show and the game. The show, they're trying to say that Moon Juju is his mom. They basically say that Tak is half Juju, half mortal. Though they never do anything with that in the show. He's just he's a demigod, basically. Now, in the game, it's never said who Tak's parents were. Moon Juju, it is kind of implied that Moon Juju might be his mom, seeing how she does look after him and cares for him. As for Tut, so he's basically based off of the real live person Tuonka Set of Moon. So Tutenstien version is, he came back to life. He's like 9, 10 years old. Though in real life he was 13 when he died, so they kind of de-aged him in this. Alright, so yeah, ultimate matchup time. Who do I think would win a fight between the two? Honestly, this is going to be a nightmare for me to do, because I don't know how powerful these two characters are. According to a wiki page of Tutenstien, it says that the Scepter has limitless magic. Tak's staff might be the same. Honestly, so both of them are kids with powerful magical staffs and scepters that other villains want to steal for themselves. Alright, so Tut has fought godlike beings like Set, the god of destruction, chaos, and death. And his scepter is able to damage Set too. As for Tak has fought, I don't think he ever fought gods. I mean, well, he did kill Darkness Juju in the movie and the show. And he has fought giants, and Tak and the Power of the Juju Guardians are gross. He also fights his main villain, Talok. Talok was able to overpower Moon Juju and take over the Dream Realm. Oh yeah, right, Tak and the Staff of Dreams. Can I even use that as canon? Because the PS2 version, the game is revealed that it was all a dream. None of it mattered. So, nothing in Tak and the Power of the Juju, the Staff of Dreams, is real. So I guess that game is on canon? But I guess the Game Boy version is canon because it doesn't end with it all being a dream. So this one is going to be a bit tricky. Now, Tak has also met characters like SpongeBob, Stimpy, and other characters from Nickelodeon. Oh yeah, Nicktoons, Attack of the Toy Box of the PS2, and other Nickelodeon games Tak was in. And again, he has interacted and met with other characters. Oh, if I had to pick a winner, honestly, I don't know. Tut has fought yeah, Set and other demons and other gods. Oh, that's another thing that both of them can do. So both of their weapons can summon gods. Tut is able to summon the Egyptian gods to help him, and not even Egyptian gods. Even, like, yeah, Egyptian creatures or characters of myth and legends to help him. In the Halloween episode, he summoned a goat, an Egyptian. He's not a god, but a ghost-like character that devours souls, or he devours something so that ghosts, his victims' ghosts, can never move on to the afterlife. They're forever trapped somewhere. And he's also able to summon, well, the Egyptian gods like Horus. Who else? Hess, the god of children. I really wish Hess was real, because children really need saving nowadays. Who else? Oh, he's also able to summon, like, the goddess of love, Egyptian goddess of love. He also summoned an Egyptian goddess who turned into, like, a lioness to kill a bunch of construction workers because they didn't build a shrine in Tut's honor. So some of the Egyptian gods do like Tut, and then there were other Egyptian gods who tolerate him and hate him. Same goes for Tak. Some of the Jujus do not like Tak, like, at all. I think the only ones that are cool with him are Party Juju and one of the gross Jujus. Those are the only ones who tolerate him, or actually friends with him. I mean, there's also two-headed Juju who kind of messes with Tak. I'm trying to remember other Jujus. Oh, there's baby Juju. No, he's not a baby Juju. He's a 4,000-year-old Juju, and will attack if you start treating him like a child. I'm trying to figure out the Jujus. Judge Juju hates Tak. Like, really hates Tak. I want to say she hates him more. She doesn't respect him, but kind of likes him to a teeny tiny bit. Moon Juju does have to protect the Pupanunu tribe because they won the Great Juju race. And she has to do anything they say in terms of whatever. Yeah, she has to give them her favor and protect them. And give them good luck, blah, blah, blah. This one's going to be extremely difficult. Again, both characters are extremely powerful with their scepters. Though I would probably say Ty's more skilled in magic than Tak. Tak, in the show at least, does not pay attention to Jabulba's magic lessons. Tut is able to use his magic quite, and he has other artifacts that can duplicate himself. He's fast enough to dodge lasers, meaning he can move faster than light. He's strong enough to move a giant chess piece in that one episode. What else is he have? He can also summon, like, giant eyeballs to spy on people. He can also bring things to life. These little, what were they? Those blue individuals, he brought them to life to clean up the museum. He also pissed off the Egyptian goddess of intelligence, because he used one of her spells to make the night god smarter, which pisses her off because she believed a fool like him doesn't deserve that spell. So yeah, both Tak and Tut kind of pisses off both of the Jujus and Egyptian gods. I also gotta know how powerful the Egyptian gods and goddesses are, and the Jujus. Now, unlike God of War, I do not think the Egyptian gods are nerfed in the show. They're supposed to be as powerful as they normally are. Set is able to fight Apep. Tut has fought Apep twice, I believe. He fought him once in the first episode, if I remember correctly. And fights him again when he freezes time. This one's gonna be a nightmare of a match. So Tuck can also open portals in the underworld and shoot beams. The s4e24 is alive, and that if you grab it by the ears, it will come to life and basically blast you. So yeah, the s4e24 is alive to a degree, which raises some questions, but I kind of don't want them to be answered. But yeah, if I had to pick a winner between the two. Honestly, I do not know. Versus Battlewiki says he's able to tank hits from the games in the Staff of Dreams. So apparently Staff of Dreams works like Freddy Krueger logic. Basically, any damage Tak takes in the dream realm reflects onto his actual body. So Tak should be like a multi-city block level defense. Though I would probably say Bohi should be higher, since he should be able to fight alongside other Nickelodeon characters. And he's even fought other Nickelodeon villains too. As for Tut, Tut is able to defeat beings like Sets. Although one of the times when he fought, he was a god, which did give him reality warping powers, which does seem to be a thing all Egyptian gods can do. This one's gonna be a nightmare to do. Both can summon godlike beings to help them. That's if the godlike beings want to help, or even, yeah. Alright, this one's gonna be a nightmare of a match. Alright, how would I set the fight up? I guess, like, there was an episode of Nicktoons, Attack of the Toy Box, where you have to go... Oh, Tak, I believe, also has, like, a mech suit in Attack and the Power of the Juju... No, Nickelodeon Attack of the Toy Bots, which I guess is canon? I don't know. So he does have, like, his own mech suit, which is cool. Let's see. Let's see. How would I set the fight up? I mean, in one of the levels, you do go by a museum. So I guess, like, Tak goes to the museum. Tut is walking around. They meet each other. And Tak immediately starts attacking Tut because he's a mummy. And both of them start shooting magical beams from their staffs at each other and running around the museum. Tak will then get his mech suit, starts shooing like goo at Tut. Tut dodges and uses his spells to open a portal which causes a mech to fall into the underworld. It gets destroyed, Tak jumps out, and the two continue their fight. Both of them start blasting each other. Both of them start summoning Jujus and gods to aid them in their fight. Horus starts blasting Judge Juju. Juju starts attacking back. The Bulger first gets jumped on by Hess, who starts pulling its wings. Let's see. How would I end the fight? The two of them then attack. Tut then uses his magic to blast. Tak knocks them out. So I think like Tut would win with high difficulty. Now, Tak does have like potions in the Game Boy version which can turn enemies into like bubbles, but I don't think it'd work on Tut because again, it doesn't work on bosses. At least I don't think so. Which yeah, also he does have help with his friends most of the time when he's fighting others. I mean, with Locke does help him in the Juju race. This one I want to say is extremely difficult, since both have very similar abilities and powers and magic. I will say Tut because again, Tut is faster. He can dodge lasers or sets eye lasers at near point blank range, making them massively faster. As for physical strength, Tut is able to push giant chess pieces in the episode where he's like cheated at chess, and then he decides to play fair. Like he was like small and he had to push like the chess pieces that were like massive. And again, the chess pieces were made out of like onyx and ivory, meaning they're extremely heavy. I would probably say like that should weigh like over 10 tons, probably more. And he's able to push them quite easily. Yes. So physically, I do think he's going to be physically stronger. Tut is also a mummy. So landing fatal blows on him is going to be difficult. Again, his body can come apart and he can reattach his body quite easily. So attack is probably going to have difficulty while landing a fatal blow. He would have to destroy his... what was it? There was something. I guess like maybe his jaws. Though I could be wrong about who wins, but I do think Tut would win this one with high difficulty. Alright, what do you think? Comment below. Please like, share, and subscribe if you can. It will help this channel. I am trying to reach 1,000 subscribers, way more. I really do want this channel to turn into a job. Maybe one day. So yeah, most likely probably 3 years from now, maybe 10 years. Maybe less than 10 years, I could probably turn my channel into a job. I'm hoping. Well, I hope everyone has a wonderful, wonderful day. Alright, bye.